My name is Monique and I'm a live entertainment tech who works in live music, cabaret, burlesque, comedy and theatre. Currently I'm working as part of the Mary Poppins Australia sound team and I'm about to take you to work with me for a night at the theatre. It's currently 3 hours before the show begins, which means it is time to start getting mics ready. Typically in a professional theatre setup, there are 3 people on for every show, an operator and 2 mic techs backstage doing an A plot and a B plot. Tonight I'm doing the B plot, but I will run you through what the A plot is doing as I do mine. The operator is currently checking the system, powering everything up, and we are backstage sorting out mics. Batteries in packs, waiting for a cast change to figure out who is on that night, and on Poppins we belt up at this stage as well. I then head to front of house so that we can do a mic check through the PA with the operator. While we do this, the A plot is backstage getting ready to sound check the hats that have mics in them and the pants that have mics in them for a certain large tap number. While they do this, I deliver mics to the Ensemble dressing rooms, leads back to the office, walk around stage to check stage fallback, the MD station for comms and monitors, which unfortunately I can't show you, and then I head to the pit for pit checks. While I check the mics in the orchestra pit with the operator, the A plot will finish up their belt up. Of course it's a bit too clunky to take out the front, so that gets done now. And within the pit we begin our checks. We check 2 keys, 2 bass, a cello, a flute, a clarinet, an oboe, a bass clarinet, 2 trumpets, a trombone, a euphonium, a horn, and a drum kit with a kick, snare, hi-hat, 2 toms, 2 overheads, as well as 2 timpanis, vibes with a double mic, a toy drum, a tam-tam, blocks, bongos, and probably some other things within the percussion world that I am forgetting. A lot of chimes. The percussion area is always my favourite to check in a pit. We then check everything at the MD station. It is now half an hour before the show starts and the cast have just finished warming up on stage, so it's time for mic up. The A plot's busy micing up lead cast and I'm headed to the Ensemble dressing rooms. Everyone who wears a wig pins their mic into their wig cap with their wig going over the top, and those without wigs will have their mics clipped into their hair, which I help them with. We chuck a bit of tape on the back of their neck, allowing space for their excess to slide through, which is hugely important on this show because they change in and out of hats constantly. It's the 5-minute call and it's time for mic check side stage before the show begins. The audience are already in their seats waiting to go. We use a prompt to get people to chat or sing so we can hear their mics. If my brain isn't working and someone's early, I often make them pick it for me. Due to preserving the magic of the show, I cannot show you exactly what I'm doing right now or what is happening backstage, but essentially I am monitoring the show while the A plot is on deck doing cues with cast and fixing any issues that come up. What I'm looking for in monitoring is breaks, sweat outs, mics slipping under wigs, hairs getting into mics and any other issues that may come up. If I find something, I communicate it with a radio to the person on A plot and we get it fixed. I also communicate with the person operating front of house in case they need to do something like go to a lead's backup mic. Front of house can also communicate with me by radio or message to let me know if someone's mic has slipped back and they would like it pulled forward or things like that. Other things I may have to do during the show include swapping trackers to backups, listening for specific moments where someone could have an issue during a quick change, sometimes repatching mics if cast members are doing split tracks or covering roles, and helping with mic changes if someone is swung out in the interval. Once the show comes down, we begin our pack down. Sound are always the last department to leave the building, excluding sometimes wardrobe, and we are usually being waited on by the venue staff to get out, so it is very important that we get this done quickly. The process for pack down for the sound team first involves collecting everyone's mics, including tap pants, hats and cast, while the operator shuts down the system. When we have all mics back, we separate all their elements and depending on the night take mic belts to wardrobe to get washed. We remove and charge batteries. The batteries we have on this show last for 14 hours, so fortunately on a double show day we do not need to change them between shows. We turn off trackers, tidy their mics, checking for any makeup or paint that's gotten into their mic grills and lay them out in their designated spots. Leaving the office practically perfect and ready to go for another show tomorrow at Mary Poppins.